The BTL Y-wing Starfighter. Designed as a multi-role vessel, its flexible design made it an exceptional frontal assault fighter. Welcome to Sci-fi Bits. Let's take a look at one of the most important vessels in the Star Wars universe. Built by Koensayr Manufacturing, Y-wings primarily served during the Clone Wars by the Galactic Republic, being introduced as early as 22 BBY. There were three known variants, which included the original two-seat BTL-B, the BTL-S3, and the single-seater BTL-A4 Assault Starfighter and Bomber. The BTL-B, the original Y-wing model, was the primary assault vessel of the Republic Navy. Classed as a Starfighter and Bomber, its overall length was 23.4 meters. That's about the length of 5 average-sized cars, rounding of course. Equipped with 2 engine units and a hyperdrive, they are long nacelles mounted port and starboard aft. Standard armament included 2 forward laser cannons, 2 bubble turret cannons, and 2 proton torpedo launchers. With a crew complement of 3, which consisted of a pilot and gunner sitting back-to-back under a pull-down glass canopy similar to a modern jet fighter, and an astromech droid slotted in the midsection. The BTL-S3 was the first known variant of the Y-wing chassis. It was a stripped-down version of the original model, presumably to reduce time of manufacturing and maintenance, but at the cost of hull plating. Although this variant was also equipped with 2 engine units and a hyperdrive, both nacelles are exposed, revealing a skeletal structure instead of its original sheath. This variant was documented to include a shield generator, unlike its predecessors. Slightly modified, it retained 2 forward laser cannons, but was reduced to 1 twin turret, replacing 2 bubble turret cannons. Though it is unknown whether or not this variant was equipped with torpedo launchers, it still retained its bombing ability. Finally, the last known iteration of the Y-wing lineage was the BTL-A4. It is the most documented Y-wing of all 3 variants. This was the only single-seat variant shown, removing the need for a gunner position. Continuing from its predecessor, hull plating was significantly reduced, removing the sheath around the engine nacelles, reducing the necessary maintenance on the spacecraft. With the nacelles stripped, this reduced the overall length to 16.24 meters. The BTL-A4 was equipped with various sensors and targeting systems, which contributed to its mainstaying power for both the Republic, Rebels, and later Resistance, being described as an effective marriage between speed and power. These Y-wings were able to single-handedly disable an Imperial Star Destroyer, allowing the Rebels to be in the favor. The superior X-wing design replaced many of the aging Y-wings as early as 1 BBY. However, they continued in service well past this date. Operating into 28 ABY, the Y-wing chassis had been in service for no less than 50 years. To put that into perspective, the initial design had been introduced at the outbreak of the Clone Wars, and was still in service after the fall of the Republic, the emergence of the Empire, and through the Galactic Civil War and rise of the Resistance led by Leia Organa. Some models were still in service as of 34 ABY as reconnaissance crafts operated by the Resistance during the Cold War with the First Order. The Y-wing is one of the most important vessels of the Star Wars universe, enduring as long as the canonical history through film and animated series.